Hey, how you doing, Muttsters? Yours truly, the Mutt, sitting with Stave and Rescue. Just pondering a few ideas for a new video web blog. We were watching the news, and we were listening to this bullshit story about unemployment. Now, there's some of you out there who believe what you hear and figure unemployment's at 8, 9, 10%. 10% national. And that's what they're telling you. You see, unemployment measurement is based on who gets benefits. So if you're unemployed and you're in contract with the government to collect your uninsurance payments that you paid into as a working person, you have 26 weeks, 11 weeks, and then maybe you can get an extension. I never got an extension. I didn't qualify. But see, I'm not measured in that 10%. And I know a handful of people who aren't. I know more people who aren't measured in that 10% than the people getting benefits. And that number has been reversing since August, September. And I said back then, unemployment, the true unemployment rate, was closer to 20, 25%. People said, you're full of shit. And I said, well, you know what? I've been looking at the tea leaves a little bit better than you. And I've been telling you what's going to be happening for quite some time. Since before Obama was elected. Ever since Bush took that stimulus package and signed it into law, we were fucked. Here's why, kids. If you're a person with money right now, and you're taking hits on your money market accounts, well, they used to be $20,000, and now they're, worth $7,000. You get paid on that money. And what income was before isn't what it is now. Okay? When people realize that impact, where their income is reduced because of conditions, doesn't mean they don't have money. They get plenty of money. But they get money because they didn't spend it recklessly. Okay? So these are the people who have the money. They're always going to have the money. Typically, they're the baby boomers today. Okay? The smarter of the XYZ generation, the people from, say, 1960, maybe 65, to, well, say 60 to 65, and maybe just a little bit before that. Those were the people who understood how the baby boomers think and exploited the shit out of it, and they're doing very well. And God bless you. You know what? The system has changed, though, folks. You listen to the news, and the news says the brightest part of the economic forecast today is that, great, we just hired nationally 4,000 new jobs. That's the ray of sunshine the MSN and all the other bullshit cocksuckers want you to believe. Just like they want you to believe it's 10%. Do you realize that when the teabagging people were rallying this summer, and they were claiming for a 1 million man march down in D.C., and they arrived plenty. I don't know if they hit 1 million, but they were sure as shit were a lot of people there. Those people, back in July and August, were coming from pocketed areas in the country who were sustaining 40% unemployment, as told. In this house alone, there's 2 people who don't have a job. And it's not because we're not looking for a job. Just no jobs to be had. The people who have the money who would do the hiring because they could see profit at the end of that hiring would be hiring. But nobody knows what the fuck's happening with this jerk-off fucking administration. Tax evaders running the fucking treasury. Are you people kidding? Okay? Obama promises you everything in the world, and I haven't seen one reason why anyone has any faith in this silly bastard for anything. I told you before he was elected, it was a no good bet. You didn't believe me? Well, it's fucking January. Shit's really bad. The best month of unemployment that anybody could have predicted would be temporary hiring jobs in November of 2009. They had an uptick of 4,000 jobs. Uptick of 4,000 jobs. Nationally. You can believe it's 10%, but you just remember where you heard it. I'm telling you, it's as high as 50%, and that is a conservative thing. You don't need to listen to me. I didn't get an education from Bryan College. I didn't take economic studies through the 4 years of doing that. I don't understand anything about behavioralism and marketing. I don't understand anything about corporate politics. But I can smell bullshit right up your ass in another fucking country. Okay? That's why I'm the Mutt. That's why I just finished up the book yesterday. Okay? That's 7 in a year, people. 7 books in a year. You don't need to listen to me. Hell, you don't even need to write me. You can just sit on your fat asses and believe 10% is the national unemployment rate while I just keep telling you you're fucking nitwits for believing it. And someday you'll say, that guy, you know, somehow or another he pisses me off, but he does always tell it like it is. I don't give a shit if you like me or not. I don't give a shit if Obama likes this or not. I don't give a shit if Chris Dodd drops dead tomorrow. I don't fucking care. You people that think like those people, the ones I just referenced and named, you all should drop dead tomorrow. You know, I mean, this is your best. You told us for years that there was no such thing as terrorists. Yet when you're in charge and we get hit 3 times in 1 year for your guy being in and your thinking being in control, okay, it's not 10%, 50%. Peace.